Hey everybody, how's it going? So welcome to November 12th in northern Michigan. Take a look around. We got like a foot of snow just last night on top of a couple inches that we had already. And yeah, we got pretty good winter wonderland going here. We just, to heck with fall, we'll just blow past that. We'll go right to winter, I guess. Yeah, I just got done plowing the driveway November 12th, I think. That's pretty close to the earliest I think I've ever done it. It's pretty close, but anyway, it's early, I know that. Anyway, so here's what we got going on today. Here's what we have going on today. I need to slow down sometimes. I get excited. Anyway, if you're new here, hey, check out our other videos. We appreciate it. But this is something a little different than what we've done in the past. Normally in the past, we've done mostly fishing videos and instructional videos pertaining to that. But I got something recently that I was so excited about that I had to put a, like, I don't know, like a review or just an overview out for you guys, because it is just the coolest thing. You know, we run wood heat here at my house. I don't think we've even started the furnace here in a year or two. It's almost all wood heat, and we go through, you know, anything from like 18 to 25 phase cord a year. And one thing that I've always had to keep up on, obviously, is kindling. You got to have kindling to keep those fires going, especially in the morning. So in the past, the traditional way I've always done was, you know, put the block of wood up there, the hatchet, move my hand really quick and try not to lose fingers, you know, and a couple other different ways. And to be honest, most of those ways are pretty sketchy and pretty inefficient. So what happened the other day, I was looking on another guy's channel, Buck and Billy Ray, his YouTube channel. No, take that back. It wasn't Buck and Billy Ray. He's got a good channel, but it was Wrangler Star, another guy that I follow on YouTube. He's got another pretty good channel, and he had it was a cone, a drill cone on a drill, on a cordless drill, and he was making kindling by using that drill cone, splitting the kindling that way. And I thought, you know, that's kind of cool. It's something I thought about, and I started looking down in his comments, and I saw one guy mention the Kindling Cracker. From New Zealand, and another guy commented below, hey, love this Kindling Cracker, and there was a bunch of comments on there how much everybody thought it was just the cat's meow. So I went online and I started looking at it, and I ended up getting one. You can just see the top of it right there. We'll get a better look here in a sec. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys a quick review, little look at it, and tell you what I like about it. So let's get into that. Okay, so this is it right here, the Kindling Cracker. Let's take a quick look at this thing, and I'll tell you what I like about it. We'll put it in use a little bit, and you guys can obviously form your own opinions. But cast iron, really durable. I would say, probably 10-ish pounds or so overall. The whole thing, it looks like it's cast out of one piece. There's no welds that I see on here. KindlingCracker.com is the website. It's right there on it. And it says designed in New Zealand. Doesn't say made in New Zealand, just says design there. But the backstory I got on this thing was I think it was a 14-year-old girl. She was watching her mom one day out making kindling for their fire, and the girl was watching the mom, you know, do the old traditional, put the wood up there, take the hatchet, making kindling that way. And the girl was, you know, concerned for her mom, and thought there has to be a better way. So this girl came up with this design for, I think, her science fair or some type of function at the school, and it caught on. And yeah, here it is. And I know they've sold a bunch of these things. But yep. So cast iron. I mean, the thing is durable. It's got this nice hoop here on the top. What I like about that hoop is when you put your kindling in here, when you split your kindling, it doesn't go flying everywhere. That hoop keeps everything right inside. Just be careful. One thing I did find out, if you put a piece of wood in there that just barely fits, when it gets down onto this wedge, and you can see that wedge is about 3 inches wide down there, when it gets down on that wedge, obviously the wood's going to expand, and then it's going to get stuck inside that hoop. I did it one time, and I thought, what an idiot I am. I should know better than that. And then I didn't do it again. So, all one piece. Like, you already saw the wedge, but I'll give you a little closer look there if I can. You see it expands out to about 3 inches. It's sharp. I mean, it's not like razor blade sharp. It's not, you're gonna You're not going to cut a finger off probably if you jam it on there, but it's pretty darn sharp. So the whole process here is a piece of wood goes in there, and then you bang on it with a hammer or a hatchet or whatever you want. I got this 1 pound little hammer right here. I've used it so many times over the year I've lost the handle to it, but let's operate this thing a couple times. You guys get a better idea of what's going on. Okay, so let's check this thing out in action. What I got out here is a couple pieces of oak. Everybody knows oak is pretty durable, especially if it's knotty. This isn't too bad. You see a little knot right here. Other than that, it's fairly straight grain. But oak is a heavy duty wood. Let's see how the old Kindling Cracker does on this thing. So I just give it a knockdown with my hand right there. It pretty much stays right on that wedge. And what I found works best is don't baby this thing. Give it a couple good cracks. It really puts the force, the kinetic energy down into that wood and into that wedge. That seems to work a little better. All right, a little bit stringy. There, a couple pieces. And what I found, you can actually take this kindling right down to almost like pencil-sized wood if you want to. Let's see what we can do here. Couple good cracks. All right, where'd that knot go? I want to try that knot. It's around here somewhere. All right, there's a little bit of knot in there. Let's see how that goes. Just one good crack like that, and they pop right apart. So now I'm down to about a 2x2 piece. Let's see how far we can go with this thing. I'm down to like a sliver here. Honestly, I could probably take this thing down to as far as I wanted. If I could hit it right. It's starting to sliver off. Now you can see, I mean, a little bit of work. I had a couple pieces of pencil here basically. Alright, let's see how far we can take this one down. Got a little knot down here in the bottom. Good. And we're down to like a 1x1 piece right there. See if we can keep going. Oh yeah. That just keeps splitting it right down to almost like pencil size. So you can see this thing is pretty darn effective and pretty darn fast. And that's what I like about it, is the speed. You can come out here in just a short amount of time. You can make yourself a nice section of kindling. You know what I just did, I got a couple minutes of work. And I got a couple nice pieces, or nice little pile of kindling there. But 10-15 minutes. You could have your kindling done almost for a week, I think. Take it inside, let it dry after that. Dry a little more from the snow. pretty darn quick, pretty efficient. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. So yeah, I just had those 2 pieces of oak, 5 minutes, and I got a pretty nice stack, a little stack of kindling there. If I did this for a half hour, I'd probably have a couple weeks worth of kindling done pretty quickly and pretty easily. So this is one of those things where, you know, you go on YouTube and you do your YouTube research and you do your web research and you look at things and people talk about them and you think, man, that's too good to be true. It can't be that easy. It can't work that well. And this is one of those cases, one of those circumstances where it actually works as good as everybody says. I love this thing. It's gonna make kindling pretty easy to use in the or pretty easy to make in the future. So if you're looking for an easy way to make kindling, if you're running wood, or if you just want it for campfires or whatnot, I highly recommend this thing. I have no affiliation with the makers of this thing whatsoever. This is just my unbiased, truthful opinion. If it was crap, I would tell you right now that it's crap, but it's not crap. It actually works. Let's talk about price. KindlingCracker.com I know sells them for about 90 bucks. I think Northern Tool also has them on their website for about the same. And a couple other places I saw as well was about the same. I found this one on eBay for about 55 bucks and about 20 bucks in shipping. So pretty close to that amount also. I saved a little bit of money. So you can find them. That seems to be the most common price. I have seen them up other places, like a couple places on eBay had them over $100. So I think that's a little bit too much for this. Average is going to be about 85. I think this is something that's going to last a long time. I see me using this thing for years to come with minimal maintenance. You know, maybe a file to the wedge every now and then to keep it sharp. But I see this thing lasting a long time, and maybe even something I'll pass down to my kids someday. So that's it. I appreciate everybody watching. You know, it's not fishing, but it is. I am standing in water realistically right now. Everything is white. Hey, it's winter. It's Michigan. I love it. We'll be back on the water soon. Anyway, stay tuned. We do have some more videos coming up in the near future. Fishing reports every Thursday. And we'll keep everybody entertained, hopefully. All right, have a great day. Be safe. Stay warm.